What up, YouTube world? Welcome back to another edition of Bomboy TV. It's your boy here, Marvin Marv.
And I'm Tiffany P.
Coming back at you with another edition of
Let's Talk.
Alright, so today we are talking about something.
Something.
It's like, no, but did you see the whole fight at the bowling alley with the baby and his brother? Well, they're not like really in-laws, but they're connected by a child, so they're gonna occasionally be in the same room, I would think, right?
I guess so, but I thought the whole fight was some punk stuff. I'm trying to limit my cussing on here, you guys. But it took like 6 of them.
So we gotta talk about this first before we get to the actual topic. Okay. But so the brother, when the whole thing was going on with the baby and everything, her brother said on site.
Right, he did.
Right.
I think I saw that, because I know he said, "You're not gonna keep disrespecting my sister. When I see you, it is what it is." I did see that, but why does it take a whole?
Oh, you talking about the baby? Because I guess people just went to action because from what I saw, the baby threw the first punch.
Right, he didn't hit the cup. He didn't even hit him. He hit the cup. But okay, keep going.
The baby threw the first punch, and then they just slid all the way over to the.
It's a mess.
I'm gonna try to put the clip in here if I can. If you don't see it in it, that means the editing didn't go well. But I'm gonna try to put the clip. But they just slid, and then nobody really was fighting. Everybody was just
sliding, guys.
Slipping and sliding.
Y'all know them bowling alley lanes. Once you touch it with your shoe, you going. And then I just felt like they didn't think oh crap, I'm at a bowling alley. Why am I going this way? Because I'm gonna slide.
Because it should have been a fair fight. It wasn't like homeboy had a whole bunch of people with him.
Right.
Nothing crazy.
That tells you a lot. That tells you a lot. And I feel like people felt like they had to help the baby out because they was with him and with his little crew and he's spending money, blah, blah. So I ain't gonna be able to get my money, so let me help this nigga out with fighting.
But is it on site? I mean, in that aspect. But it should have been fair. It should have been them two. Not a whole entourage. But that leads me to the question: how do you handle your in-laws or your family beefing with your significant other, and whether it got to a fight or whether they just exchanged words? How do you
It all depends on what the topic is about or why y'all.
So what if it's what if it's in your defense? It was not to the extreme of how the baby and her, and
right.
things, but you just had this agreement with your significant other, and maybe I got into an argument, and your brother or cousin don't like how
y'all argued.
First
of all, if it ain't nothing like fighting or no hitting each other, whatever, nobody should be in your business for real.
You right, but at some point, you gotta watch your tone.
That too.
Don't come talk to my cousin any type of way.
Now, if your family is on site when it's going down or whatever, they might throw their 2 cents out there, but it's it's still y'all argument at the end of the day. It's just gonna make matters worse. Now, when it gets to the blows and your family jumping,
whose side do you take? I wouldn't know what to do because I know the argument wasn't that deep for us, but
and with me, if I was to get into an argument, I can handle myself. I don't need no backup to handle. I don't need my family member, brother, cousin, whatever to help. I think I can handle myself. So I'll be chill, let me and him just, and then I don't know. I think you feel like you take your spouse's side. I don't know.
Because
I don't know.
Because at the end of the day,
this one tricky. I don't know.
Because your family essentially is always going to be there. Sure. So if you and this person break up, then it might so now you cool with me again because you broke up with nigga I was trying to defend for you or whatever. So it's kind of tricky. I don't, because in the day you don't fuck me. So I'm not about to mess up my juices flowing.
If it ain't that deep, deep of a situation, I feel like your family shouldn't get involved. Like, you just be like, yo, chill. We still family, but I got this. Now, if it comes, your family jump in, hey, you shouldn't have hit me. Like, sorry.
But they probably, he never hit whatchamacallit.
Well, he just bashed her real bad.
Right. So, like.
I guess but like I said, social media is the number one thing, and it goes far. And he should never went that far.
That's true, because that still like is the mother of your child. So regardless of if y'all together or not, y'all still are connected for at least
because he didn't claim the baby at first, right?
I don't remember them even like she did some maternity shoot or whatever, but she never like said who the father was, and then all of a sudden
it was him.
But everybody can use context clues because that's who she was, the last person she was with, or type of thing. But he never like made an announcement like I got a baby on the way, like Nick Cannon.
Because he made it seem like she was a side chick. Because then he started talking about like it wasn't really nothing serious between them or something. Like I think I saw little bits and pieces here and there. Y'all know I don't be going too deep in that.
Either way, if she was a side chick or not, first off, you don't be getting off topic, but you don't take pictures with side chicks. You just do what you do with them, and then
raw dog them and get them
right. And you don't have them living in your house. I mean, I'm just saying, but that's not either here nor there. But that leads me to the next question about relationships. So, like, most of the time people get into arguments based on, like, difference of opinion and...
Wait a minute. I thought the phone stopped. The phone just stopped.
Okay, I don't know.
It's still going. You just got dim.
Why did it get dim?
Hold on, y'all.
Excuse me. Sorry, we had... I don't know what happened to my phone. But, we're back.
Dumb apples. Android for life.
She tried it. Anywho, the topic I was trying to introduce before my phone did something. Communication in relationship. Like, how do you communicate? Like, when you feel away or you're not being satisfied in a relationship, how do you effectively communicate? Because some people shut down, some people hold it in, and then like you could be arguing about something else, and then everything comes out. How do you like effectively get your point across or get your feelings out without it feeling like the world is about to end type situation?
Well, to me, communication is everything, but it did take me a long time to communicate. Like, when I used to be like, I would hold everything in, and then when something trigger, I just go in for the kill and just explode. But that's not cool. Like, when you in a relationship or whatever, you always supposed to communicate. Even if it's good or bad, you communicate. As an adult, y'all should be able to sit down and talk about anything. If y'all have a strong relationship and is no cut card in it or whatever, yeah, communicate about anything.
See, I still struggle with this. I try to communicate my feelings, but I get quiet when I'm like you'll know that I'm mad because I just be real dry.
So I'm like that too. When something is like agitating me, in order for me to calm down, I get in this quiet. I goes in this shell. I get real quiet and just isolate you for a while. But then eventually, as soon as you say, Tiffany, what you should have did this and that. That's what I did.
I don't know if that's a Cancer thing. Maybe that's a Cancer thing because we don't be like in confrontation low key. So like it just be like, all right. But I'm trying because even in just romantic situations, even with friends, like friends piss you off sometimes too, and you gotta like, I have to learn how to effectively.
Well, no, with friends with me, if you piss me off, I'm gonna tell you.
Because I just don't like confrontation, so like I try to like just And
I feel like if I'm a friend and you don't like how, of course I'm gonna put it in a certain way to not offend you, but if you don't like the way I talk, and then all my friends know how Tiffany is. Like, I'm gonna talk to you and I'm gonna say how I feel regardless if you like it or not. And if we ain't friends no more, then that's on you. Bye.
See, I don't want it to get like that because if I call you my friend.
But we adults. I feel like we all adults. Like we can.
You're right, but like everybody.
We might have that little distance at our situation, but then I'm gonna just let it go.
But I saw a meme like it was like if somebody thinks you're being confrontational every time, like you
You don't need to be friends.
Yeah, like so like I just don't like being in that awkward state, I guess. Like I don't like being in that awkward like moment with my friends because eventually I'll be over it.
And then you don't know how they
feel. And then I know how they feel, so then it's like
because
I've expressed to you how I feel, and I'm very big on like vibes and like I can sense people's aura, and when their aura is off, it just throws me off, and then like
when your aura is off with me, I just ignore you. If you don't speak or say hi or say what's up, Tiffany, or whatever, I don't care. It don't make me nor break me if you don't talk to me. Now, certain people in my life, that's different. Like I'll be like, bitch, you want Marvin? You want to talk? If I gotta come,
right? And typically at this point in life, all of my friends that I have are those friends that it would like affect me. Like I don't have like friends like I can just throw away. Like you know what I mean? Or I have all my friends are at least 10-year plus in this game before the majority. So you know, it's just like okay, like you know.
I have a few friends that has not like. Maybe like 3 years or whatever, maybe 2 or 3 years or whatever, but they still know how I am. If I feel some type of way, and on their end, they like, you know,
got a mouth on her.
I'm telling you, y'all see the let's talk, right? So on that note, they know how I am, and as a friend, they say, Tiffany, if I ever offend you or you feel the type of way, come to me and talk to me.
Come to me. Well, that's the wrong song, but you know.
I was jamming. But yeah, like communication and everything, especially in a relationship. If you plan on being with this woman or this man, y'all gotta communicate, because communication can mess up a whole lot.
And it could be a simple misunderstanding that just
just escalate to something serious for no reason. And some people can't make it with communication, not communicating. It ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, like you gotta be able to communicate. And sometimes, because I have a smart mouth sometimes, and I can say not even a smart mouth, a sarcastic mouth. I do have a smart mouth too, but I can be sarcastic at times. Mm-hmm. So sometimes you can say things and not mean it to be offensive or whatever, but then other person might not take it that same way. And then you're like, well, why they, you know? So I had to learn that. So I do try to watch how I say things and when I say things now. But comment below your, what's drama. The word? Not even drama. But your thought process and how you communicate with your significant other or friends. And how would you handle the situation if your family was out there rolling on the floor? Strike. But anyway, that's it for us today. So remember to like,
comment,
share, and subscribe.